So, your flight has been canceled, and you're about to miss the departure for your cruise. So, that happened to me, and I don't know if similar things are going to happen to you, but if you clicked on this video, probably I can relate my experience. So, I'm here in Europe, and I was trying to get from Cairo to Hamburg, and there was a connection in Athens, and then from Athens to Thessalonica, and then it was supposed to leave at 8 a.m. But there was some madman in Hamburg airport driving around holding their daughter hostage and completely closing down the airport. So by about 9-10 p.m., we had known that the flight was canceled, and there was just no way I was going to be able to get to my ship in time. So this is probably one of those reasons why you don't want to time it so close. I mean, I had a Egypt tour before this, so I really didn't have any choice. But generally speaking, it's a good idea to get like there a day early. So even if stuff like this happens, you'll be okay. But so now, being in a, like, everyone there is just speaking Greek and German, and there's just like a big group of people gathered up in the front, and then they all just like in a big group moved somewhere. I was still just trying to see whether I could rebook a flight to the next stop in the cruise, which had been Brussels, so I was busy trying to do that. But my tip here is that if you see a giant group of people waiting for the plane moving, you should probably follow them. So I probably should have done that. Eventually, the airline called me and told me I need to pick up my bag because, if your flight is canceled, you need to pick up your bag. And I had to go through some special security to get back in the baggage handler area and collect my bags. Then I had to go and talk with customer service for Aegean and see if I could get my flights rearranged to Brussels. Now, I was taking an MSC cruise, and I wanted to call the U.S. MSC cruise support, but they only support Eastern Standard Time support hours, like between 9 and 5 Eastern Standard Time. And so I could not get a hold of these guys. I mean, they were not going to open up for another 3 or 4 hours. So that was very frustrating that you might encounter this, that during the embarkation day, you cannot contact U.S. MSC support. And I tried contacting their international numbers, even their German numbers, but as soon as I gave them my booking number, they said, "Oh, you're a U.S. booking, we can't do anything for you," and they really couldn't help me. Now, eventually, I had to wait a couple hours, got through to U.S. support, and confirmed that I could, in fact, rejoin the cruise in Brussels. But, that was like well after, I had made arrangements to fly to Brussels, right? So I had to kind of do that on faith that would be okay, and figure out how to get from Brussels to the cruise port by using the train or Uber or some other way of getting there. So after I had gotten my flight rearranged back to Brussels, they'd given me a direct flight, but unfortunately it was like an entire day afterwards. So I needed to catch my cruise on Tuesday, and so I had basically all of Monday at Thessalonica. So the Aegean Airlines, much to their credit, they put us up in a 4-star hotel. I mean, they had a big bus come and pick us all up and take us to the 4-star hotel, and they provided us with meals, and that was great. The Greeks, they really know how to make a good Greek salad, and so that was really nice of them to do that. So they basically automatically rebooked everyone the next day to go fly to Hamburg, except for me. I was going to be booked to Brussels the following day. So the airline paid for the first night, but not the second night. So I spent the day in Thessalonica, it was a very nice day in Thessalonica. You can see my video of what I did in Thessalonica, the most amazing sunsets ever. So it wasn't a bad thing. But then, I got onto my flight and flew to Brussels, and then I took the train, and I screwed up my train ticket because I bought it online, but I set it for the wrong day. I set it for like Monday and not Tuesday, so that was a complete waste of money. So don't do that. Probably just buy your ticket when you're there. And so I got from Brussels all the way down to Brugge, which is the big town down there. And then we were supposed to catch another train from Brugge down to close to the terminal, except that for some reason we missed that. And I did find a bunch of other travelers from the United States, and they were in literally the same boat as me. And so we just got an Uber. It was still like $111 to go from Brugge to the cruise port, but split between 5 people was quite inexpensive. So otherwise, if you were to take an Uber straight from Brussels airport to the cruise terminal, it would be something like 250 euros, which was quite expensive. So that's what happened to me. So, and that's maybe what you can expect. Now, maybe I can get compensation for my extra day in the hotel and maybe my train ride. I don't know. But that's what happened.